Most people get stuck in analysis paralysis. Most entrepreneurs fall down before they even get started because they can't make decisions about what the hell they're going to sell, where the hell they're going to sell it, and how the hell they're going to get started. So in this video, I want to teach you a very, very simple strategy, how you can make decisions really, really quickly so you can get on with building your own freedom-giving business right here in Australia. Now, if you like this kind of information where I'm helping you build your own e-commerce business right here in Australia, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. We're posting brand new money-making information just like this each and every day. And if you've got any questions for me or comments, comment below. I'll answer it personally for you. That being said, let's get into the decision-making process. One thing I did when I started selling on Amazon was I purchased some Amazon stock. And I did that because, you know, I believed in Amazon as a concept and still do. I still own the Amazon stock. And also I wanted to get access to filings and to understandings about the business and possibly get invited to investor meetings and things like that. I thought that would be super, super cool. Back in the day, I had this like, oh, I want to meet Jeff Bezos thing running, okay? Not so much anymore, but still back in the day, I had that running. And I really, really like Jeff Bezos's decision-making process that I saw in one of the shareholder letters. So I pulled it out for you. Let's see if we can go to it. And it's just here. I'll give you the link to this as well, so you've got that. You should read these kind of like I read this one, his, I read Buffett's, of course, everybody reads Buffett's. I read Michael Burridge. Yeah, there's like a group of people whose filings and things like that I go read because it's interesting. So it's here. Some decisions are consequential and irreversible or nearly irreversible. They're one-way doors, and these decisions must be made methodically, carefully, slowly, with great deliberation and consultation. If you can't walk through them, you can't walk them back. However, other decisions, just to paraphrase all this for you, are what he calls two-way doors, meaning they're very, very easy to roll back, okay? So analysis paralysis for the majority of people is a massive, massive thing. And the reason that they have paralysis is because they fear making the wrong decision. They fear the consequences of the wrong decision, okay? So a simple way of overcoming that fear is to treat all your decisions either as one-way doors or two-way doors. One-way doors are things that are very, very difficult to roll back. Things like, if you quit your job, that's difficult to kind of roll that back and kind of go to the day before when you had the job. You've quit, you're like, I've quit, okay. I can't get that job back in most times, okay. Signing a contract is also difficult to unwind. Once you've signed it, you're kind of in it. Do you know what I mean? So that's a difficult thing to unwind as well. It's decisions that are hard to undo. They're hard to, employing somebody in a business is hard to undo, especially in some countries where labor laws are a lot less inflexible. But at the very, very least, you know, if you employ somebody and then you suss out they're not right, you've kind of got them for a little bit of time. It's not an easy thing to undo, okay? So those decisions, yes, you should absolutely methodically approach them and do it with a certain set of criteria and spend time to understand it and sleep on it and blah, 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 all that cool stuff, yeah? But everything else is really a two-way door. Everything else is a two-way door. There is no way, shape, or form why it's difficult to launch a product or to go through the product selection process, and for instance, and then change your mind, okay? In fact, that is just smart. That is just smart. I would argue, my philosophy is strong beliefs, loosely held, okay? Strong beliefs, like I believe very, very strongly in the things that I feel certain about. But the very, very second I am giving evidence to the contrary of those beliefs, I'm also happy to unbelieve them and then believe the new thing given the new evidence that I've been presented with, okay? That's really the basis of the scientific method, for instance. And it's a really good thing to have in your mind. You're open to changing your mind. You're open to seeing things in a different way. That's good. So with product selection, for instance, it's okay to go down the path and thinking about a product until such time as you realize that product not for you, and then you just unwind that and you start again. That's completely fine. That's completely fine to do, okay? There's no dramas with that. It's like deciding to sell on eBay versus Amazon. It's easy to unwind that kind of decision. Deciding you're going to sell on a Shopify website instead of a WooCommerce website. It's easy to unwind that decision, okay? All of these things are super easy to unwind, but we have analysis paralysis about them because we fear that they're not easy to unwind. But there's very few decisions that actually are one-way doors, if that makes sense. So I found that very, very useful. Once I read that and learned that, that freed up a lot of my own personal decision-making processes. And what I've tended to do as a result of that, which is arguably the bigger picture, is it's allowed me to delegate more. Because for a long, long time, I was worried about delegating because I was worried about them making the wrong decision. And then it's on my head, you know what I mean? So once I got that straight in my head, I realized it was okay if they made a decision and it wasn't the right decision, because it's easy to unwind. So I can delegate properly. I can be an effective leader by being able to empower people to make decisions. That's a really, really big one. That's what's, I think, allowed me to build bigger businesses as well, okay? And then those one-way doors, well, I'm the dude making those decisions. They're big decisions. I want to make sure, like I sold my business, yeah? That's a one-way door. There's no way. Well, I could buy it back, but it will cost me a lot more money to buy it back. It's kind of a one-way door, you know what I mean? So I spent a lot of time thinking about if I was going to sell, wrote everything down, spoke to people who I trusted, thought about what I was going to do with the money, like, you know, thought it through really, really well. Everything else, it's a two-way door. I'm like, let's just make a decision and get on with it. Much, much easier. Helps. That's really helped me. I don't know if that's going to help you. That was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are over 2,500 of us now. We're actually the largest professional community of e-commerce entrepreneurs right here in Australia, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. If you would like to find out more about what we do, and of course how we can help you either get started or indeed build your own e-commerce business, grow and build your own business, get yourself off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. The link for that is right underneath this video in the description, and I will see you on the inside. Bye for now.